we find Will engaged in celebrations within Gina's tavern as his tutor and friends celebrate his achievements. Though he didn't win the festival, his victory over Julius fills them with great cheer. And as a result of his loss, we find the ice mage washing dishes in the tavern's kitchen. Worried about how the students might treat Will, Colette seeks Werkner's advice. However, the professor cryptically assures her that the students will indeed treat her friend differently. The following day, back at the academy, as the two friends walk through the halls, Will is called upon by a group of students. They are both surprised to discover that the students, impressed by Will's show in the festival, wish to recruit him to their teams for the upcoming Praxis Dungeon event. And as a recruitment war is sparked within the halls, Colette blocks their path, admonishing them for treating her friend so poorly for the longest time. And as she turns to Will, believing that he'll be upset, it turns out that the young man is extremely happy about this new turn of events. And as they all try to schedule meetings with Will, Colette, somewhat jealous, blocks them all, claiming to Will's surprise that he'll be unable to attend as they'll be going on a date the following day. Later on that evening, back at her room in the girls' dormitory, we find Colette embarrassed by her boldness at securing a date with Will as she seeks the advice of her roommate. And elsewhere, we watch as Rosti seems to interrogate his friend about his upcoming rendezvous with the Earth Mage. The following day, as Colette nervously waits, her date appears. And as Will apologizes for his tardiness and compliments her on her outfit, Rosti seems to materialize out of nowhere. The artificer has taken it upon himself to be a third wheel, and as he walks off with his friend, he locks hands with Will, teasing Colette as she looks on in shock. Later on, she asks Will if Rosti is secretly a girl, but the young man assures her that his roommate is certainly a boy, as he's seen the artificer's dongler while they showered. And so we consider why Rosti, who is neither a girl nor gay, operates like a fridge guarding the snacks. While the love triangle unfolds, Will is confronted by Lihanna, who invites him to a meeting. And upon arriving at the secret location, he's surprised to find not only Cyan, but the other big three students there. Lihanna unveils her plan to have all present form a team for the upcoming Praxis Dungeon Raid event. And with the toss of a coin into a goblet to signal their agreement, an elite squad is formed. A few days later, we learn the particulars of the event through one of Professor Werkner's lectures. He informs the students that during this event, floors 7 to 10 of the dungeon will be temporarily unlocked. And though the students will face greater dangers, it'll be their best chance to achieve 1,000 or more points in a single event. Almost 2 weeks later, the day of the Praxis event has come. Colette injects herself into the elite group, determined not to leave her friend alone with strangers. And as the episode comes to an end, we watch as the various students prepare for an event that some will not return from.